this is one of those situations where making an investment didn't work out for the best of the community. So, according to court documents and evidence presented at trial, LaShonda Moore and Marlon Moore, 39, from Texas, ran basically a Ponzi pyramid scheme called BINT. Blessing in No Time. That's kind of a good name. I like that name, right? I'm a marketing person.
He's like, I like the marketing.
I'm gonna give him a shout out on that.
Blessing in No Time.
It was an illegal chain referral pyramid scheme that targeted victims during COVID-19 pandemic. PPP loans. Everybody was struggling. People at home. They were streaming. That's when streaming, really got big. People going live.
Yeah.
So from June 2020 to June 2021. June 2021.
So, June 2021.
Blessing in No Time targeted and recruited victims with false and misleading promises. And then here's the bad part. They specifically targeted African American. They literally wasn't letting no white people, no Latino, nobody else invest. They were saying this is for the black community, and they used a faith-based church.
BINT.
Blessings in No Times. It was a faith-based community. And victims was falsely promised that participants will earn an 800% return on every $1,400 investment, or they would get a guaranteed refund. And nobody got their money back. The couple is in jail. They just was convicted of fraud. Now the couple is very known because they were they made a big appearance on the Oprah Winfrey Network.
Right.
The show Family or Finance. Or what is it?
So they platformed their business with
No, it's not Family or Finance. Family or Fiancé?
Family or Fiancé? Okay. It was a reality
It was a
TV
reality
show
show on the Oprah Winfrey Network.
So they used the reality TV show to help them
become relevant and become a lot of people you see them on TV, you trust them.
Family or Fiancé. Interesting.
Yeah. So they parlayed this into a social media community or whatever that they were doing, and started scamming everybody. And I remember I remember them going live, and I saw that. I was like, oh yeah, that shit is a scam.
I actually never seen Blessings in No Time be advertised on my
you got the right algorithm.
I was gonna
they were trying to get me.
I was gonna say and for that I really love my algorithm because
my algorithm was trying to get me, bro.
Now here's the thing: what were they trying to say that their investment was going toward? Did they just blanket statement invest in us and we'll magically grow your money? Or did they say that this was in, a REIT? They say this is some type of hedge fund? Was this in some type of, business that they had?
You know what? That's a very, very good question. So, let's go to it. They said the defendant structured Blessings in No Time BINT to operate on playing boards that had positions for participants with 4 different levels: 8 fire, 4 wind, 2 earth, 1 water. I mean, you know how
earth, wind, and fire.
Earth, wind, and fire. You know how fucking crazy you gotta be to get got by this. So once 8 new participants were recruited to fill the earth, fire positions on the playing board, each fire was directed to bless or pay at least $1,400 to participants in the water position. So a water position then received 8 payments totaling more than $11,000. So basically, they were doing like a game show, kinda, and you put your $1,400 in just so you can try to land on the I guess the 800% was the $11,000. So you can try to land on the water sign, and now you get the you get the $11,000. And I did remember. So people were winning. The problem is it was hand-picked people. So it's like me and you doing a scheme, and we go get your cousin, we get your cousin, your husband, your brother, you get my girl, you get my cousin, you get my auntie, you get all these people that, we can just break off and say, take this $500, give me my motherfucking money.
So it was a game?
It was more so, it was like a game. It wasn't like a crypto.
This is worse than selling like
stocks,
Mary
real estate.
Kay.
Yes.
Because at least when you're getting into those type of Ponzi's, when they got you selling stuff and then you got to sell to all your family and friends and then they got to sell to all their family and friends. At least it's like some type of product being passed down. Y'all are literally playing with each other's money. Mm-hmm. So it's like basically we passing back and forth the same $200. Like I'm getting $200 from you, I'm giving $400 to somebody else, I get $600 from somebody else. Yeah. Like everybody's just passing around money.
Yeah.
That was the scheme.
That was the scheme, and
Jesus.
The defendant pyramid scheme victimized more than 10,000 people across the country.
This is sinister.
And inflicted more than $25 million in losses.
To the tune of $25 million?
They were getting off.
This is the problem. This is why they wanted black people, and this is why they marketed it blessings in no time.
The church.
They use the idea that because I am like adjacent to faith, and
they were on that show, and
I was platformed by this show. I was adjacent to faith, but also you're specifically targeting people. And it's kind of like that Drewski skit. Like mega churches, a lot of times their business model is to target people who are like struggling and on they last, and you need a blessing in no time.
You need a blessing, so they go get a prop. A fake plant. I mean, you put them in there, and it's like, oh, we blessed them. See, they gave they last 1,400.
Right, yeah.
You better be that one of those people, and then you get your last 1,400, you get burned, and then a lot of times people are embarrassed. So what happened is, the way they got exposed is, people start going to the Attorney General of Texas. That Attorney General filed a civil lawsuit against them, won the lawsuit. $10.6 million must go back to victims. They didn't have the money. So then they started opening a criminal probe. And then they got found guilty of... So LaShonda and Marlon were each convicted of 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, 5 counts of wire fraud, and 3 counts of money laundering. Their sentencing have been pushed back, so they haven't really
got sentenced.
Got set yet. But each face a maximum penalty of 20 years for the conspiracy and 10 years for the wire fraud and money laundering.
I don't think they're going to get the 20 years.
I think so. I think
they're going to get 20?
They're going to
maybe because they're black. Because
remember that white couple that just got from that reality show got all that time, and they got pardoned by Trump. Oh, the Chrisleys? Yeah, they got pardoned.
Yeah, but the Chrisleys was defrauding banks,
and they was doing tax evasion and all that. So this might be worse.
No, I think this is not worse because you're just taking money from people.
Well, no, I'm saying this is worse to the overall impact. You defraud J.P. Morgan. I mean, they got the money.
They got insurance.
Like you would defraud a 70-year-old grandmother. She ain't never getting that money back.
In my perspective, I generally see when you defraud banks and you defraud the IRS, they want to make an example out of you.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
They want to make an example. They're like, do not because if too many people,
societal precedent. Yes. I get what you're saying in that perspective, but I'm saying from a community perspective, this is worse.
You wreak havoc.
But from a corporate lawsuit type of thing, having those big banks and all those people over it does set like a harder hammer because a lot of people don't really care about those 10,000 black people that got.
That's what I was gonna say.
So I get what you're saying in that perspective, but from a community perspective, it's
the impact is worse.
So I think they're gonna end up getting probably about 20 years
each.
That's and they're both married. You know what I'm saying? So it's.
I feel like they should just do a tiny TI and somebody should just take all the charges. Because what's the point?
Well, then you ain't gonna want LaShonda to take it, so you're gonna throw Marlon under the bus.
I don't know. I don't care who takes the charge. I don't have no stake in this game. But generally, yes, the dude takes the charge because here's the thing.
Don't do it.
What's the point of both of y'all getting locked up? And at least it's federal prison. It's not.
He cooked. She cooked.
It's not going to be state prison because they is it going to be state prison? No, because
that'd be federal prison. Yeah, that's
wire
feds.
Fraud, laundering, all of that. That's the feds. So
they going to the feds because it crossed state lines. I mean, they were over the internet recruiting people and all of this. Bank fraud, wire fraud, all that is.
But that's crazy.
That's federal,
and like federal time. And I think things are changing now. But like back to like I do wonder about his religious affiliations because the idea that like there are people who are associated with like religion and they're like heavily like engaged and engrined with like engulfed in it, you already look like a lick. Because you know what I'm saying? Like you're already letting Pastor so and so scheme you. So I could scheme you too. So it's also that like docile personality that you have, like, oh no, like the pastor means the best for us and da da da. Mind you, they got the Rolls Royce or the
they ripping you off. You clearly see it, but it's like, I'm gonna get my blessing in no time.
Yeah,
like, my time is gonna come.
My time is gonna come. Being
and
patient.
Eventually, you never get.
God is gonna come through.
Yeah, you never get what you really is owed, and don't nobody really care about the 60-year-old, 70-year-old black person who got ripped off by their pastor
for $1,400,
or they got ripped off by this situation.
Yeah.
So.